Alright guys, we are back, and we're going to be starting up our new segment here, which I'm calling it Build a Deck. That's so amazing, right? What a one unique name for this segment. But what we're going to do is I'm going to choose a card, and we're going to be doing this, I wouldn't say regularly, but definitely from time to time on the show. And I'm going to either choose a card or a concept, and today it's going to be a card. And I'm going to have these three guys build a deck around the card. So today we're going to be doing a paladin, and it's going to be, the card's going to be Adric the Pure, which we don't get a chance to see in constructed very much right now. So I figured this would be a good place to at least encourage people to play this card or play some kind of deck with this card. So all right guys, what do you think? We're going to start with Adric, 7-drop here. What do you think the theme should be for this deck? Anybody? Just jump in.
We have to be a control deck at this point. We can't put in too many Hydra ups and Paladins, so we're not playing Boom, so we're not aiming towards pushing damage. We're winning a grindy game, and we're winning by value.
Okay.
Yeah, Justicar fits the theme for sure.
Okay, so double?
I think you have to play Tyrion, right?
Yeah, that's Tyrion. Yeah,
Alright, so Tyrion, double Justicar or just one?
Justicar
is legendary.
Oh, Justicar. Oh, Justicar.
Justicar.
I was thinking of Tuskar Jouster for some reason. Yeah, Justicar. Let me find it. There we go.
Double Muster, double Quartermaster, probably, right?
Uh,
Or one Quartermaster.
Maybe one Quartermaster.
Yeah.
The standard stuff you put in the mini bots, the Peacekeepers for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think like the most important thing about a deck like this is not dying to combo. That's kind of the tough thing about these kinds of lists. Things like Defender of Argus help a lot, I think.
Yeah. The problem is, like, with mid-range Paladins, you're always going to die to 30 damage plus combos. So we can just ignore Patron as a deck and just not worry about that one and hope we don't hit it on ladder playing this.
Or we could play like Ancient Watcher, Coghammer, Defender.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds interesting, too.
There's a lot of ways to go with it.
Okay, so right now I have the muster, or one or two musters. I have one Quartermaster.
Yeah, you put in two.
Master.
The card's too good. You
Okay.
put two in.
Double mini bot, right?
Double mini bot. Do we play? I actually kind of like Reynad's idea.
Let's try something different. Yeah, let's try something
October
different.
Night
Yeah,
Traveler.
exactly, right? Two of them, Ray?
Yeah, and just run
Two
double
Coghammer, two
double
Ancient
Argus, right?
All right.
Yeah, well,
Double Defender.
Argus is the hard one because you want to play other 4-drops. So I was doing 2 Sun Fury, 1 Argus, but double Argus helps more with Patron.
All right, Sun Fury.
Let's screw it, double Argus.
Double Argus, all right.
Yeah,
You can run double
let's do
Chow
it.
also, so you curve out into an Argus target almost for certain.
Okay,
Probably
so,
one Owl as well.
I think we could get away with 0 equality.
Yeah, I think so as well.
okay, so we got Owl, we've got Coghammer too, right? Or well, no.
You're never worried about clearing their board. We just want to make their board not hit us in the face. So
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
so no Cog.
I don't
okay.
think you can not play mini bots, right? That's just
yeah, the card's too good. You can't cut broken cards.
Yep.
Okay, so we're up to 15 now, at least what I have right here. Aldors or no?
I mean, probably.
yeah,
right?
I
If
think
we're
so.
playing Aedric, then
Because they're also not going to want to like run their stuff into Ancient Watchers, so you can just Aldor them, and they can't get past it anyway.
That's good. That's good. All right, so
Kodos, right?
yeah, the question is, are there Kodos in this deck?
Yeah, there's two Kodos.
Two Kodos in this
Yeah.
deck. Yes. All right.
They're really good Defender.
We're gonna need some kind of supporting card drop. Get probably at least one lay on hands, maybe two. We're so slow, we might need two.
Yeah.
I don't think you can run 2 if you're not running Equality.
That's true, because usually you lay on hands and
Just run Acolytes. Everything's going to have one attack anyways, so you just run your Acolyte
Oh,
in.
that's a good point.
Oh, that's
too.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. All right, 2 acolytes. Up to 21 now.
Man, I'm going to have to try this deck.
I
It
know,
really
this
looks
deck
like
looks,
fun.
it does, doesn't it?
You can Argus your Acolyte also. There's so much synergy.
Coghammer goes well with Blessing of Kings. Blessing of Kings goes well with Acolyte. And
Yeah.
anyways,
Well, okay.
Well, we don't have True Silvers or Consecrates yet. We might want to deal with that.
Consecrate has to be in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
their board's gonna build up with stuff.
Yeah, and it's going to be weak from destroying taunts as well.
Yep. All right.
Is it a 1 of or 2 of? Or like without equality, Consecrate's very mediocre.
That's a good point.
I think it's pretty good without equality. I mean, it's just
You
I
get
think-
that
I
Knight
think if we
Juggler
do
hover
this-
board pretty commonly.
if
on
it's
ladder.
not in our deck, if we ever lose the board, we lose the game.
That's
How about no? I think double's fine, and then like 1 true silver, and then just like start putting in like late threats like Ysera and stuff like that, because we don't have any like win conditions right now. We're just drawing cards and setting up taunts. I mean, I guess we have just a
I
card,
like
but
that
like
plan.
we have
I like
just a card.
second quartermaster is probably better than something like Ysera.
I think
for going.
Ysera's good, especially with like Sun Furies and stuff. Just
What the
plop that guy
Watcher
down.
does do very well is protect all the little 1/1s. So Quartermaster is actually gonna more reliably go off. So I figure if Reynad with the second Quartermaster, or we're actually
All right.
putting late game threats.
Moltens.
I think 2 Sun Fury is too much. We could play like 1. Yeah, Moltens are good, but then you have to play a lot of healing.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, I think I agree with the 1 Sun Fury because we have double Argus anyways, and we're missing out on a 4-drop, so we're gonna need board before. So we either need to include another 4-drop or zombie chest.
Do we need Owl or Big Game Hunter?
We should probably actually put the cog hammers in our deck. That'll make it better.
I don't think we need a big game hunter.
If we're making everything's attack 1, then yeah.
We have Kodos, yo. I'm just gonna slam them.
That's right. All right. So Coghammer, yes or no?
2.
Yeah. How are we playing Watcher without?
Yeah, you
I
need
think-
2
yeah.
Coghammers.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 of them. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I wasn't sure because I asked before. You guys didn't say anything. So, all right. 24 now. Still no true silver.
Oh, I think we agreed on a 1 of True Silver.
Yeah, just 1 of.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then
Coghammer doesn't work with Acolyte, right? I thought there was a bug with Acolyte where if it like has Divine Shield and it takes damage, you still draw a card or something.
really.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think there was like
we're
I think
abusing
there
the
was a
system.
bug with it.
Really?
Acolyte's always the center of bugs with the. If you guys remember the DC Hunter.
The DC. Oh yeah.
Wild
yeah.
Pyro tracking Acolyte make your opponent
That's
DC.
right. That's right. Oh gosh, that was a while back, but yeah, I remember that. Okay, so
But we
was,
only
was
have
it
2
2 consecrate?
quarterbacks.
Was it 2 consecrates or 1?
We need 2.
Okay.
We
Alright.
need 2 chows, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's what
agree.
Dom was saying. All right.
If you want, we have card draw. Maybe Murloc Knights. I don't know.
That could work.
Ooh, Murloc Knights. Yeah. That's a broken card. At least in
So now we're gonna have 4 drop minions. 2 Argus, 2 Murloc.
2 Argus
That's
and 2,
fine.
yeah.
all right, so this is what we're looking at right now. We got 30 cards now. Do we want to tweak anything?
I think it looks pretty solid.
Call this
Yeah,
Knights
the
now.
only thing it's missing is like maybe 1 life gain card, but I don't even know if that's important. I might make the true
Well, we don't have the. Okay. Well, yeah. Right. We don't have it.
I'd probably take out a Coghammer, but that's just me.
We're gonna feel really bad when these Ancient Watchers don't do anything because the card does say it can't attack.
We're playing it, right? That's it.
Of course, we're playing it. Yeah. Oh, we want to play a game with it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, we got time actually. We're gonna flew through the other stuff. Here we go.
What rank are you?
I haven't played a game. I don't think. Yeah, I haven't played a game. Or no, yeah, I haven't played a game.
So it's like rank 17.
I've
Or wait,
played
no, it's the first
four.
day of the season.
Yeah, it's the first day of the season.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
That's kind of why I figured it would be a great time to do this segment, so
Yeah.
people could just play some fun decks, try some stuff out.
Oh, this is gonna
Please
be
be
a
an ancient
monstrosity.
watcher. Please be an ancient watcher. Oh,
I wish
boy.
they added another card like Ancient Watcher. Like they added the 2/4 or the 2/5 or something.
Yeah.
Or
You inspire,
The
right?
Inspire one. Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
they added just like straight up another card like Ancient Watcher.
Yeah.
I like that card a lot.
Let's keep the cog or no?
Hmm.
I don't think you do. You have double Mustard, double Zombie Chow, Ancient Watchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can just believe for the Watcher on 2 and the Coghammer on 3 though.
Yeah. All right, we drop it.
Yeah,
Kind of against a
just-
paladin too, so gotta get
Yeah,
something.
we should probably just hard mode for Zombie Chow against Paladin.
Yeah.
And Minibot, of course.
And Mustard.
Ancient Watcher, baby. Here we go.
Job done.
Oh, the dream.
This is a pretty good curve.
Yeah, it is. Oh, double. No, we just need a taunt, man.
Job's done.
No, you already see the counter synergy of Ancient Watcher and Muster for Battle.
What's that?
Well, if you
Cog
play
hammer?
Muster for Battle, then you have a 1 in 4 to actually hit the Watcher
Cog
with
hammer?
the Cog Hammer.
Yeah, but you can trade your stuff in.
That's true.
Should have put the Cult Master in. Damn.
Nicole Master. Oh man.
Turn 2 Watcher.
He's in shock, man. He's just in shock. There we go. All right.
Reporting for duty.
He's salty. You're gonna draw like the one Sun Fury, turn 4.
Come on. Argus. Argus. Oh,
When Muster countered by the Muster.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Or no? You look like you're about to say something, Ray. No?
Yeah, you muster.
Okay. Just wasn't sure.
Because you,
Reporting
well,
for
yeah,
duty.
you get greedy for consecration.
You
but
could
it's
be
gonna have
super
carpets.
greedy, but yeah, I think.
Yeah, you muster. There's no way you
All
don't.
right. All right. Here we go.
Yeah. You don't want to commit to having to consecrate on 4 necessarily.
I mean, you're already ahead because you have a Watcher out and he used coin. and you get bored. So.
Oh,
Reporting for
hit
duty.
face. Yep.
Does having a Watcher mean you're ahead? Is that how this goes?
Zombie Chow. Oh my god, he's playing a control deck. We're dead.
You
He's
consecrate?
gone.
Yeah, 100%. Look at how greedy he is. I would-
100%? Really? No other. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a good play, but
I mean, he probably has
What
a
if-
2 silver in hand, and you're putting him on having a.
Is there any way you just Acolyte off curve? Mini bot dude? The
No,
only thing
that's-
the only thing we're killing with Consecrate is just the zombie chow.
Right,
and we're not
exactly.
protecting our board because we don't even have Quartermaster in hand.
I mean, I don't think you drop Acolyte off curve. Because next turn you can just play the Watcher with Acolyte. If anything, you play the.
Mini bot, hero power.
Yeah.
I like mini bot hero power. I don't think blowing the Consecrate here is that good.
not the consensus.
Move quickly.
Yeah, we can save it. That's fine.
There you go. And then trade?
Yeah, we call it one.
I kind of like the acolyte off curve. I don't know, man.
Trade all the dudes, right?
Yeah.
The battle.
We don't want him to Consecrate us. So
Yeah.
And then you leave the chow up, and then we have a mini bot against the chow, so that's fine.
Yeah. Still want that taunt, man.
Well, we only have 2 Arguses and 2 Cosmos, right? No Sun Fury.
We have one Sunbury.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, we got some choices here.
Shredder. Ugh.
Could just task, trade, or
Can we just Quarter Pounder for 1?
Yeah, I think that's what you do.
Looks good enough to me.
We do. That's like our only like game we did.
I know, that's the only way we win,
Really?
right?
We're gonna try Adric, or Adric
Oh,
to cure,
yeah.
and we're
Have-
gonna win.
We're gonna win 10 turns from then. Let's see.
It just looks pretty plain right now.
Alright, let's see what it
The
is.
battle.
A second.
Move quickly.
Alright. Alright, we need that taunt, man.
I think we should have attacked Chow first.
Yeah, there's more of a chance that there's a taunt than there is a pirate.
Oh,
with
that's
20 HP.
a good point. Good point.
No, there's 2 2-drop taunts, and then there's...
There's just the 4-1 that you would rather not trade into.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's got to be more than 2. No Extron, Frostwolf, and the bear.
The bear,
Does
yeah.
the bear always have taunt?
Yeah,
think
it's
it
a
does.
2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Druid card.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
Scared of that Ancient Watcher.
How does Fallen Hero work in other classes? Does it let
He
you?
doesn't.
In Warlock, you take 1 more damage, I think.
Oh, oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's right. Oh, that's
Why
terrible.
And
would you
Hunter-
alder?
No, Hunter-
Hunter, I
yeah.
think you deal an extra
Yeah,
damage.
you do
right?
deal an extra one.
So just go with Murloc, right? Murloc
Oh.
Knight?
Sounds good to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Play the one you drew though. It needs to be salty.
Which one?
The one that you just drew. It's
You
better-
always play. You
Oh,
always,
yeah,
if you have
yeah.
two of, you always play the
Yeah,
one.
the
you
one
know.
on the right.
Reporting
Why is
for
that?
duty.
You don't
Alright,
always
what we
do
did?
it.
Oh, nice.
So you tell people that are paying attention with the perfect top deck. Something
Yep.
like that.
Duty call. For justice.
Oh.
No?
I think you just clear off the 3/3, right?
No. You kill the 3/3 and the
Yeah, you killed 3/3.
yeah.
Oh.
Matter which one you catch. Sweet.
That was a good Murloc to get.
And our Watcher ate up an Aldor already.
I know, right?
Why would you Aldor a Watcher? If anything, we have like Owl in our deck, right?
It's
He
the
probably
fear.
doesn't have a play. He probably didn't have a play.
Like, the advantage of playing
Oh.
this kind of deck is that it's like the first time they ever play against Ancient Watcher from Paladin. So they just do plays like that. Because they don't know what to do, you know?
Oh, Kodo. Murloc here?
Oh, man, we got destroyed.
Yeah.
It's Murloc again. Like,
Yeah, Murloc
forcing
here.
him to have free silver every turn.
Yeah.
I kind of like getting the Acolyte going
Reporting
though,
for
Oh,
because
duty.
really?
we're running out of cards.
You have enough cards.
And-
And Murloc gives you so much value. I don't
It's
know.
true. It's true. But yeah, it's going into his Dr. Boom turn, and we don't have a Peacekeeper or anything, any way of dealing with it. Yeah.
We got Consecrate.
I don't like Acolyte in that instance.
I have no
I
time
guess
for
you're
games.
giving him two priorities to split up between if he has like a True Silver or something.
I was just gonna go Watcher Acolyte, dude. He's just gonna use his second Peacekeeper on the Watcher anyways.
Alright, there's our Argus.
Sylvanas. Alright.
Wow, we don't got much of an answer for Sylvanas.
I think you just leave it up.
Yeah.
Make dudes. Ooh, Argus.
That's
Definitely
prob-
dude, but what else?
You dude and you taunt up the Watcher.
I think you do.
Do you only taunt up the Watcher?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
you taunt
yeah,
up
you're
the,
right.
Do you taunt up a 1/1 with it?
No, you just taunt the Watcher. The
Yeah.
5/5
I
Sylvanas
agree.
is gonna trade into a 5/6.
Yeah.
That feels
sounds
bad
good.
for him.
Okay, so we dude first.
That's why you don't play Sylvanas and Paladin. So well.
Reporting for duty. My shield for Argus. The battle.
Alright, hopefully we can dude here.
Quickly.
Oh, Consecrate would
You
be
should. Yeah.
pretty-
Doesn't matter.
Okay, there we go.
If you run Enter the Coliseum, Sylvanas
Card is
card.
terrible. Oh my god.
Oh,
The
no,
Sylvanas
what's
is
that?
no
Sylvanas-
Consecrate. No
Put your
Consecrate.
faith in the
Oh,
light.
It's another card that I didn't know existed.
oh, that was a good
Never
draw.
seen anybody play it. Like I don't know the animation for it.
Alright, clutch draw there.
I don't remember the animation, but I did play it, and it was exactly as good as you'd expect.
Alright, so Aldor.
Oh, the dream!
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
got
wait,
him.
wait, no, we might get the Argus here though, right?
Just RNG it. You gotta.
You're gonna get
Oh,
the
no.
You're gonna
Yeah.
get it. You have to believe, man.
Okay, alright. I'm just
It's too late. We hesitated too long. You have to hero power now.
no, what?
Wait. How cleanly do we kill this off? I mean,
Oh,
Not very.
I really
Well,
don't. like-
we'd have to suicide our Murloc.
You
then.
can't just not Murloc. Okay.
The
or
battle.
can we?
not Murloc. What?
You can't just not inspire when you have a Murloc Knight in play.
That's fine. We got it. No, just
It's
attack
just
and clear. Wait,
un-American,
can you
that's
clear?
it.
Quickly.
Yeah, you can clear.
We can clear. We
Quick.
can clear.
The battle.
What's the point of
Would a Knight be play? I don't think.
I think you trade off one of your minions for sure.
Don't trade.
Yeah, we knocked the shield though.
I might
No, I
attack
guess- I
him.
guess it's-
I attack
no,
him
it's
with the
fine.
3/4. I would at
fine,
least
it's
attack him with 3/4.
Commit.
I don't know. I think killing is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, killing it's fine. It's the Yashbringer swings into a 5/1 Ancient Watcher. Are we really upset?
And this Acolyte's getting value. We should have played it ages ago when you guys suggested it. Here I was telling you to click the hero power.
Oh man, that's brutal. Oh, at least we can attack now. Oh boy. Here we go.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. Gonna have to get
Oh my
value from
God.
the 4-1.
Did he just Owl or Watcher?
Watcher's been through some
yeah,
hard
we're
times,
watching
man.
for one basically, and lets us attack, right? So. All right,
Alright,
so
so
crash
pretty
that,
good
consecrate.
Yeah.
Probably the best value there.
Do you
Right?
play everything, or do you just?
We can hold back the muster for battle. We have
Yeah, I
two.
agree.
We have another quartermaster to draw. I think we actually full value trade and hope he doesn't have his second
Yep.
Kong.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you put the Kodo into the Valkyrie Kong.
Oh shoot.
Can we really beat? Could we really beat Consecrate number 2, given the state of things?
Oh, so we should have kept that one. Crap.
Well, you can muster and clear it if you want.
Yo, hold on. You got a muster now if you have the 3-1.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going there.
Yeah, muster then
Yeah, muster,
concentration.
then consecrate, then
For the justice
acolyte,
Move
and then
quickly.
Wait.
instead of 3-3.
Wait, mustard. I'm swinging at this, right?
Yeah, with your face.
For
yeah.
justice.
Am I playing the acolyte now?
Push delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack. Attack.
Attack the Valkyrie with your face. And play Acolyte and Kong. And go face with our for 6.
Remember to get the 6 in.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Boom. We're crushing them.
Crushing them. Well, we've almost got lethal. We've
This
got
is
11.
actually, this might have been a better play. It plays around the second consecrate so well.
Yeah.
He just hits the Acolyte.
Yeah, we only have one quartermaster, right? Crap. Oh, dirty.
Oh, we have 2, don't we? Or no, we never added the second
No,
one.
I don't think we added the second. I think we
Oh.
Wait,
added
the
one.
second one.
That's really bad since we have just a clock in the deck. The second quartermaster is probably cool.
Yeah, given that's probably our win condition too.
I was about to face you.
Reporting for duty.
No,
It's okay, you'll draw like an Aldor or Yadrik, and you'll just draw multiple cards.
There we go. All right, we drew an Aldor, like you said.
Wait, he played a dude. I don't even know if you
Just draw first.
just draw first.
Pain.
Alright, so we got Coghammer.
It's pretty good.
Wait, are we even playing the Peacekeeper?
At this
I
point,
want
I
the
feel like you're all in. So
Yeah.
Just
I
play it and
don't
hit face. Just play it and hit face.
Well, you
just-
play Coghammer and then you kill his guy, right? If you
I
can.
can just play everything, right?
Alright, I'm playing Coghammer. I think you guys are a little behind here. And just play everything, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go
I see
face.
no point in saving the Aldor. Like if he
Yeah.
has the
Yeah.
I agree.
Alright, we're going face.
Move quickly. The battle. Last warning. For justice.
Alright, got him down to 9.
Reporting for duty.
No consecrate. Actually, consecrate wouldn't be too awful.
I don't necessarily agree that we're actually so far all in on this board state. We technically have 2 cards with the second from the Acolyte. We'd have a Peacekeeper in hand, so he's only up 1 card. And we still have Tyrion in our deck. And he doesn't.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa,
Is
You
it
got
the
him.
list of Merc guys?
we got him.
Oh, you got a
Whoa,
charge.
whoa. Oh, the
Victory.
we won, right?
We got him. Yeah, we
Wait,
got
so
him.
Easy.
Easy,
100% win rate.
Easy. 100% win rate. All right, let me cut and paste this this deck and give it to everybody here. So put it in the chat here. But in the meantime, guys, we're gonna go into some Q&A while I'm doing this, and you guys can post your questions on ChanManV.tv, just on the Value Town post, which I will link. So right now, let me get this screenshotted for you guys. That's a fun deck, man. I don't think we saw all the different kind of colors we can or different scenarios we can have with that deck, but
It might need a tad of perfection, but I really like the Watcher idea. The Acolytes, the Kodos. Lots of synergies.
I've been trying to make it work in like every shell of mid-range Paladin since before GVG, and it has never worked yet.
Was
I played
it was Watcher played when like Giants Paladin was a thing? Way back when?
Not in
No,
Paladin,
Watchers.
just played in Druid.
some people played it. I think some people played it, right? Way back when in the Giants deck.
Was it? I have to ask Keith.
It was like
I haven't
beta.
seen
Yeah,
it.
he
never
yeah,
played
Case
it.
was the one who would have played it, if anything. But okay, guys, let's take some questions here. Let's see, we have a couple. All right, looks like. Let's see. Here we go. All right. John St. Laurent O'Connor asks, predict the BlizzCon champion. That's not purple.
Qualified.
I would not say me.
You would not say me.
I would say purple.
I would say purple. Here's the list.
Maybe Osaka.
How many players qualified total?
Like, are still in it, you mean, or?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot.
There's four
32?
regions, so 32. I
Yeah,
guess.
32 are still in it.
So,
I linked you the.
Well, no, the China isn't in it
I'm generating.
because they've already.
Oh,
they
the
already
results.
did their thing.
The result is 27 out of 32. I like that number. 34,
27? What are you talking about?
13, 14, 15, 16. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Deck is your BlizzCon champion.
Damn.
30.
Where's it from? What flag is that?
But you just chose number 27. Is that the deal?
No, I went to random.org.
Oh, okay.
We can
Hearthstones.
just tell Blizzard to cancel the It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We've already simmed it, and we already know who's winning. All right, any legit guesses here? Dog?
EU, you have like life coach Tice and
I think Osaka.
Yeah,
is
Osaka.
the
Yeah,
strongest. Yeah.
Maverick is actually really good. He's from.
He is really good. Yeah, all of
Yeah.
EU is it's crazy. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
good players qualified.
Yeah, there's four like players I don't feel favored against going into it if any of those guys qualify. So
You know any of the Asian players or no?
Oh, Ping Ping qualified. He's really good. Ping Ping Ho. He's really
Brought
good.
Shaman, the only player to bring Shaman.
Okay.
whoa.
A mid-range shaman. Nice.
Makes me
Not-
think the
not-
qualifier wasn't that hard. Kidding.
He's played it
Ouch.
since before GVG, I think.
That's
Always
terrifying.
plays Shaman.
That's
Greenwich in
terrifying.
it too. All right.
One of the Chinese players too might just spike it. Like that is the most competitive scene by far. That region is, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have the most regular tournaments. They have the most players on ladder. They have like the most networking. They're just, it's all. I would argue it's the hardest region. Not even close, really.
Why is it that
Whereas
players
EU
are
and
moving
NA.
to Asia though to like get BlizzCon points during the ladder season?
Yeah, because
If
it's
you-
easier. But how'd that work out?
It's just easier to climb. It's easier to climb ladder, but it's not easier in the tournament scene. Is what you're saying?
In Asia? Sorry, what's? I don't understand that
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Well, like a lot of pro players to get like BlizzCon points for legend seeding through a season, go to the Asia server because they
Right.
say it's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the skill level in Asia just strictly lower? Than
Oh, well, Asia is like the smallest region, so that's why it's really easy. A lot of
China is a different server.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
China
that
has
was
their
the
own
same
server.
thing.
Yeah, Asia is
Okay.
Chinese
like
server
yeah.
gets like 20K plus legends per month. Or is it 30,000 now? I don't know. It's a
wow,
lot.
that's a lot. Wow.
Okay. I didn't realize those are different entities.
But I don't know these Chinese players specifically, so that's interesting. But they're all really good, like really good. So
What's the difference in the meta on that server? Do you know? Is it faster or?
More tech cards.
it's
tech?
faster.
I'm
They're
looking at some
usually
of
like
these. Just looking at the decks they're running.
whatever we think is broken, they usually play slightly less of it. And then they play a lot of weird stuff.
Okay.
As far as like tech choices, usually you see Kazans and mind control techs and stuff. So.
Interesting.
Really
know.
tilting to play against in a tournament setting.
Yeah.
I don't think they're the best region. That's just
You don't think so?
no. They. Whenever I played the tournament in China, they're playing Sack Pack in their zoo and they're playing like Enhanso Meccano and I was like, what is this? And then I got Enhanso Meccano double PO'd because he got like Wind Fury and then I lost. I still think it's bad.
I think they have it figured out. You go for the most high variance power plays, and
Well, the
Exactly.
thing is,
Just
like,
roll
their
the
meta
dice,
is like
man.
their meta is like all zoo, right? So it makes sense to include Sack Pack because you just Sack Pack him king bosses and Doom cards and stuff, and it's like a
Yeah.
free win. Yeah.
All right. Daniel Nussin asks, "What is the best counter to Secret Paladin?"
Freeze Mage, Patron Warrior.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think
Patron Warrior
anything.
Rogue.
Handlock does surprisingly well if you draw Molten. But it's just a matter of drawing Molten.
Yeah,
how does
ton it up.
Zoo do against it? Actually, I haven't tested that.
It's a good question.
I think it's. like
Is any
50-50.
Voidwalker Knife Juggler openings all just craps on any form of Paladin? If you have exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paladin could also just. It just comes down to like who draws more one drops and stuff. And mini bot into muster is still absurdly difficult to beat.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Next up, we've got Jenny Yang asks, "What will be the best ladder deck after Patron is nerfed?" I don't know if Patron's ever gonna get nerfed, but hypothetically, what would be the best deck?
If you completely take out Patron,
Yeah.
Probably Paladin, right? Like it has to be.
it beats Handlock, it beats Druid. It might actually be Paladin. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's-
All right. Let's see. Could Malagus Hunter work by Philip Pinto? Malagus Hunter. I don't think I've ever tried Malagus Hunter.
Problem
Anybody
with
here?
Malagos is like when you play it in Hunter, you're not smarking them for 2.
I tried it.
yeah, you missed your damage.
It wasn't like, I mean, it was really bad. The thing is, like, you can play King's Oak to guarantee you get the Malagos because you just don't play any other minions. You play like 2 other minions, right? So you like always get Malagos and Emperor, and so it works. And you just run a bunch of removal, but you have to wait until turn 8 to play Malagos, well, like because of Emperor, and then you like double Arcane Shot and things like that. So it just doesn't work that well because you have to wait so long. You need a mechanic to like enhance it or get more value out of spells aside from Emperor. Like I don't know, Rogue has Prep, for instance, and what was it? Shaman has Ancestor's Call, so they can make that work. But with Hunter, you have to wait until turn 8 with a hero power that doesn't influence board. That's like impossible.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Tyler Castronuevo, he asks, in your opinion, is it okay for expansions to generally only add a very small number of cards that actually get played meta-wise? I guess instead of adding, just I guess a full array of cards where, I don't know, maybe half of them get played, even though they all get played in Arena, right? But
I think what they need to do is they need to cycle out old cards. Like, actually take out important cards from the... Like, take Swipe out of Druid. And then you're going to see add spells and you're going to see more transition towards new cards. It's not that the new cards are releasing are unplayable, it's just that you're never cutting Swipe from Druid. So until they cycle the first sets out, whenever they release a new set, there's not going to be that many playables.
So are you suggesting cycling them out and replacing them in the... I mean, I'm thinking free-to-play, right? Like, just what do you do with those players if you replace them?
Yeah, my
mean,
suggestion kind of shafts those people for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It might help the free-to-play players, right? If only certain sets would be allowed, then you have less stuff that you need to collect.
Yeah, if they you just put them in different buckets, right? Kind of like what some of the other TCGs do. Eventually, we'll have to do that. They have to do that eventually, right?
Eventually there's going to be 5,000 cards, and you can't have 5,000 cards in the same format.
Yeah. Dog, what do you think?
I'm sorry, I zoned out. What was the question? It's just like...
So basically,
players.
the person was asking if we should should it be only expansions? Would it be okay to only add a very small number of cards that are, I guess, powerful enough to be played meta-wise?
No, I think what they should have done is just like held back all the cards and then released like 3 sets at once. That way everyone's like, oh my god, look at all these new decks I can make. Because, I mean, I guess they're adding bad cards, but it'd be cool if, I guess if they release more good ones. But the thing, I don't know. That's a hard question because you can't really just add good cards because then you just have to wait for the new expansion to play those good cards. I kind of agree with Purple. The thing is, they need like a larger variety is always good because imagine if there was like a Swipe for like 5 mana, but instead it did 2 damage to the side, to the people on the side. So like more options are always good. So I don't mind them adding bad cards. I just wish they would release like more quickly or more at once. That way there's like more options instead of being frustrated that Inspire doesn't work because they only released 1 set with them, or Mech doesn't work because they only released 1 set with them.
Well, Mech did work.
Well, Mech does work.
Mech Mage was pretty good for a while there.
Yeah.
Well, with GVG, I felt like that was... I mean, they definitely clumped enough mech cards together where that type of that type of
Yeah.
deck design was viable, right? And I guess that's what you're asking for. Like if they're going to introduce something, introduce it with like a large amount of cards, right?
Yeah.
Like the pirate theme is not developed enough. The beast
Exactly.
theme's not
No
developed
theme is
enough.
actually like good enough.
Like they gave enough mechs, but that's like the only theme they actually like. Even dragon. I guess there's enough dragons now.
No, but it took two
Barely.
releases, right, for that to
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
happen.
But they dumped all of mech in one theme in one go, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I hope they do more theme stuff and just dump a lot of it all at once.
Exactly.
All right, Dylan Slavin asked, do you think the communication between Blizzard and its community in Hearthstone is declining? Bugs, Patron Warrior, and stuff? And how would you like to see it change in the future? I guess the first question, do you think it has declined communication-wise? I don't think
Not
so.
at all for me.
I don't think so, right?
I just don't think Patron's overpowered. Because that was like, it was a loaded question. And
Yeah.
Patron's below 50% in tournament play. The deck's not that good, guys. Like,
Yeah.
just don't play Secret Paladin on a ladder because, yeah, you're not going to beat Patron. But the deck's just not overpowered. It can do ridiculous stuff, which is all good and dandy, but it's nothing like Gadget Coin Conceal. It's not on that power level at all.
I love that Patron is the best deck. It's like the least oppressing one that's ever been overpowered, and if it even is, if you want to call it that, it's really high skill cap, so the bad players don't beat me with it. So I think it's like a good deck to have.
So what's frustrating is it's kind of similar to Buzzard Unleashed way back when, where you're afraid to play more than 2 minions because they draw like 8 cards after Buzzard Unleashed. And
Right.
It's good counterplay, though. I like
Yeah.
that there's that level of thinking instead of just dumping your hand on the table and drooling a little and hoping they're dead.
For sure.
All right.
But the reason that all the decks that just dump their hand out, that's the decks that Patron farms. So just don't go around playing these aggressive decks and play. Most decks beat Patron. Like Handlock beats Patron, Druid beats Patron. Most things are very competitive against Patron. It's just
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like super overpowered. I don't think they need to nerf it. It's just like annoying that most of the decks you see are trying to counter Patron. Like honestly, you build your people play Handlock so much. I mean, Handlock was obviously popular before, but people are playing Handlock so much because Patron's so popular. I feel so uncomfortable bringing Priest to tournament and like Shaman to tournament and things like that because they can't deal with it. But I mean, I guess you can kind of tune your deck. As I said, I don't think it's like overpowered. I needed to rant a little. I don't really like meta shaping decks like that.
poor dog can't play Shaman on ladder because of Patron.
Feels bad, man.
That's definitely a fair point.
All right, Jenny Yang asks, at Purple, if Patron isn't overpowered, why did everyone bring it to BlizzCon quals?
On NA, only 3 out of 8 players actually made it with Patron.
Yeah, that's true.
I think for the most part, talking with pros, other pros, and just like actually preparing for the event, everyone anticipated Secret Paladin to be a dominant force in the tournament, and not that many people actually showed up with Secret Paladin. So people brought Patron because they expected Secret Paladin, because it's like the only viable deck besides Freeze Mage in my opinion. And you can't bring Freeze Mage because everyone anticipated people to bring Druid. So people brought a lot of Patron because you anticipated Paladin. Pretty much is the short answer for it.
Yeah, it looks like Druid is the best performing deck, right? Only 3 of the players didn't qualify with it or something. Out of this, Liquid Hearth Link.
On NA, Hunter was the best performing deck, followed by Druid, then Handlock.
Yeah, I kind of see that there. Okay, next up for Dog. As right now, what is the number one card Rogue needs to be a top tier deck once more? Are there any new types of Rogue decks you would like to see?
Something not big. I want Tempo Rogue to come back, basically. Tempo Rogue was so much fun. It interacted with the board really well. It didn't feel cheap or dirty. It was just like a very solid minion-based deck. So I want that to come back. As for something helping it, it just needs like a good body that it can play on like turn 3 or turn 4. I mean, turn 3 probably because it's missing a 3-drop or even a 2-drop.
They just released all control cards for Rogue on this set, and you can't play you can't play control cards in a class that doesn't have health gain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Purple's like better Rogue player than I am probably. So question would probably be better geared towards him.
It's hard to make like a good tempo rogue card that's not like just a broken thing you would put in every other rogue deck, or something that you wouldn't put in a oil rogue or some kind of degenerate rogue. Like Hearthstone, to have like a top tier deck, you have to have a burst finish. It's the only comeback mechanism in the cell phone game. So like you can't. I don't know. It's hard to have a tier 1 deck that's not doing something degenerate, like, you know, prep oil flurry at least, which is probably like the fairest form of burst, but even that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
true.
weapon destruction to actually deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't even work sometimes, right? Like if you just have the prep oil flurry.
You just make a fresh dagger. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just play
It
defensive
can
coach
be
before,
pretty bad.
you know.
Let's see, Gabriel, what do you think about OTK Warrior with Molten's Charge and Faceless? That's like old days, right?
Vicious.
I was trying that on ladder like just
It's still a
yesterday
thing?
because I thought
Oh
it'd
my
be super
gosh.
fun. Yeah.
Okay,
I was like,
all right.
you just like play a bunch of weapons, get your health low, play a Molten,
Yeah.
Faceless, and Charge, and you just completely destroy people. I had a Frost Giant in there because I was like trying to armor up enough to where I could do that as well. It's terrible. It doesn't work at all. There's no.
When you're
It's like,
playing
it's
a
like the
bad
first
deck,
deck.
Molten makes a lot of sense because you're just gonna be low on health because your deck sucks. So
Yeah.
there's synergy there.
I really like all the weird warrior combo decks because there's so many.
Yeah.
Like you have all these defensive cards and armor to keep you alive until you draw enough garbage to like cheese them. And Patron's so good that you can't justify playing them. But like I was playing a lot of double Sea Kraken, Worgen Warrior this week. You know, like you Emperor, the Sea Kraken, and the Charge. But then if you don't get that, then you charge the Worgen and
Oh my
Rampage.
God.
And
Wow.
On a
Okay.
side note, Doug, remember Spellflinger?
Oh my! Oh, Axe Flinger, you mean?
Axlinger, that's the
He killed me with Axe Flinger.
So
Bouncing
sad that
blades.
combo doesn't work.
No, it's really bad.
Oh,
I thought it
really-
was lethal with Commanding Shout when the sights come
Yeah,
up.
that's when I saw that I was like, wait, this is just broken. You just
Right.
win if you get 3 cards.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not broken. I still
Well, it's
think
because they can't have anything on board, right? Because if they have something on
Just
board, then it'll
have a
kill it.
card.
Yeah, well, yeah. Which makes me sad. It's a lot of conditions that have to be met, but even if you do meet them, it doesn't work. Like, if you
Yeah.
have the 1 health flinger,
Yeah, once it goes to 1, it just stops on the spot.
Hmm.
That was my first idea of that too.
All right, well, I think that's going to be it. Thanks for all your questions, guys. You had a ton of questions tonight, so good stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to be, for the most part, the show tonight. Oh, there's one last thing. We kind of have an announcement here on Valuetown that I wanted to let you guys know. Actually, me and Reynad wanted to let everybody know. But Valuetown and Tempestorm are going to be partnering up, like, from here on out. It's one of the things I know you guys have said for a long time is that you enjoy episodes with Reynad on them. I mean, I think some of the best Valuetown episodes have all had Reynad involved with them. So, yeah, it's going to be great. Like, Reynad's going to be part of the show much more frequently. And at the same time, we're going to be moving the show over to the Tempestorm stream also. Andre, want to say a few things, Ray, about it?
yeah, I mean, it's just like Valleytown for as long as it's been out, since like the early days of Hearthstone, and there's like that big gap where we didn't have it, which kind of sucked. So I just want to, give Chris what he needs to do it more often, basically, and keep it a consistent thing, and hopefully you guys will see more of it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be great. And again, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep every week. We're gonna have this just the show. I'm gonna try to start. Try to like doing it on a regular schedule. Just we've been kind of moving around all over the place, and I think it's been hard for people to know when it is. It hasn't been on the calendar because of that reason. So we'll start nailing down a day, and so that everybody will know just where to look for us, and yeah, just be a little bit more consistent from that standpoint. Everything else is going to be the same, guys. The VODs will still be on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ChanManV, and the audios will be on SoundCloud and on iTunes too. So yeah, nothing changes there. But let's wrap things up. It's great to having you guys here. Purple Dog, it's your first time on Valuetown, so thanks for coming on, Ray, of course, as always. But you want to do some shout outs, Purple?
Shout out to my team, Gamers Origin, the French group, where I've been streaming in French on their channel and on Hearthstone FR, twitch.tv/Hearthstone FR. Shout out to my friends in Yarkon House, and that's about it.
All right, dog.
Yeah, shout out to I guess you for having me. New mayor of Value Town,
Yeah.
Reynad apparently.
Wow.
Stole that title.
Wow.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Reynad?
Just shout out to ChanManV, who content like Valley Town is what keeps me coming back to Hearthstone over the hundreds of other options I have available, thanks to the wonderful prices of G2A.com. And yeah, just excited to work together.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. So yeah, big shout out to Reynad and Team Tempo Storm for doing this. It's definitely going to be great to partner up with you guys. And Tempo Storm's just, I don't know if you guys know about Tempo Storm outside of Hearthstone, but Tempo Storm's definitely a rising team and just all of esports. So getting a chance to work with you is a great opportunity for myself too. But okay, guys, well, that's going to be it for Value Town this week. So for ChanManV, Purple Dog, Reynad, we'll see you next week. Later.